Saturday, once more. A whole week has gone by. And this week I find I'm exiting a plateau. As you're developing and growing and expanding, when your consciousness grows, you have these punctuated moments of expansion that are then habituated into normancy. And the punctuated expansion is so invigorating. It's so satisfying. It's so exciting. Because during those times, you can feel the breakthrough. It's visceral. It's all around you. You can see it. You can taste it. But then after a little while, wake up a couple days. It's funny that they call it days. Days. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days after these punctuated moments of expansion, and you end up feeling back into your routine. Being lulled back to sleep. It happens so mindlessly, so easily, so unexpectedly. Hey, I'm going to need you to participate, or I'm going to go put you in the kennel. Okay? Down. 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 Down, down, down. Thank you. Yeah, just rest here. I know. So today, I feel as though I'm exiting one of those plateaus, one of those dazed, lulled back into a routine. It's been 2 months now of doing Rise Up that I've now arrived at a point where, hey, are you going to work with me or no? Come on. Come here. Whoops. See, everything's new. New stuff. New challenges. New excitement. No, you cannot have your toy. We've changed routines. We're switching gears. This is exciting. This is very exciting. So I was lulled into a routine of this new expanded mindset, and then it just becomes normal again. It becomes just unexciting. Why? Why does our brain work this way? Why does it constantly need new? It needs a new level. It needs a new view. It needs a new perspective. Otherwise, it just falls asleep. It sees the same. So to be reminded by yourself every single morning to expect the unexpected. Try new things. Be open to the possibilities. This morning we're trying something new with new mom toys. So with this, I'm expanding by trying different camera angles, adding in some more complexity, pushing myself, challenging myself, adding in a pre-show so that if we're doing a live broadcast, it doesn't just start and go live. There's like a warm-up. Maybe between 8 and 9, there's some sort of listening party where people can chime in and listen to some of the stuff that I've been pumping into my frequencies. Today, I put on Paul Levy, who is an author of a book called Dispelling Wetiko. And Wetiko has been on my mind lately. Wetiko has been the name identifying the specific entity, psychic entity, non-local entity that I've been trying to incorporate. Now, Wetiko is a Native American term, used to describe, well, evil. They have different names for it in Hawaii. They have different names for it in Africa, South America, India, Christianity. Call it Satan, the devil. Different cultures have different names for it, but Wetiko in its entirety is this nebulous consciousness parasite. It's a virus. It's one of those codes that you can't see, and as soon as you think you see it, you don't see it. And when you see it in others and you think it's not you, it's you identifying it in yourself. A good way of describing it is as your shadow. It's a part of you. It's necessary. It's the darkness within you. And some people are consumed by it to the point where they can't see it at all. In popular culture, we talk about vampires. You know, vampires are these energy-sucking entities that consume on the energy of others, the life force, in order to, with no regard for anyone other than them, keep themselves alive, keep themselves energized, so they may live and perpetuate. And they do that by consuming everything and everyone. Animals, people, women, men, doesn't matter. They just engulf. And one of the features of a vampire is they have no reflection. Another feature of a vampire is they cast no shadow. They are all shadow. The entire entity of a vampire is the definition of a shadow. So of course I wouldn't cast a shadow. But here we are as beings of light, human beings, taking in the light from the sun, and whenever we go, there it is, the little shadow, the darkness within us. And some people go through this mindset of wanting to be positive, wanting to not focus on the negative. They think, oh, if I don't talk about it, it doesn't exist. They think, I don't want to talk about the negative. They see it as other, as separate, as something that's not theirs. I don't want to talk about the bad stuff. I don't want to talk about the trauma. I don't want to talk about the drama. I don't want to talk about the abuse. Because they see it as separate, as something other, as something over there. And when they see it, they identify it and they say, that's bad. And that's Wetiko. Hey, little one. Hey, we're doing this right now. Not that. Can you not chew that right now? Thank you. Not now, Sophia. Give me that. Not now. Not now. You want to play. I know. You want to be my little shadow right now. I know. I know. I know. Come here. Sit. Stay. Other. Separate. The shadow is a part of you. The trauma is a part of you. The negative aspect of the world that you identify and are afraid of, it's a part of you. Sit. Sit. Down. Nope, silence. It's a part of you. And the more we identify it as something other than us, the more we create that separation that makes it difficult for us to fully integrate. Right? And Wetiko is so beautifully described by the natives. It's something that is always there because it only exists as a piece, as a reminder of consciousness. It doesn't exist anywhere. Only where consciousness exists, Wetiko exists. Because it's the dark side that is there to remind you of who you are. It's that little tiny dark spot in the middle of the yin and yang. Right? A little dark spot. It hypnotizes you. It makes you think, oh, this is so bad. This is a blemish. This thing is negative. This thing is a problem. Like you. You're my little dark spot right now, right? Lovey, lovey, love. Sit. No, not now. You can't have it. I won't let you have it. Nope, not now. You have everything else. I give you all the food. Yeah? No, not now. Nope. Silence. Silence. That's what I thought. Hey, come on. Work with me. Work with me. Wetiko. Wetiko is a consciousness parasite. Just when you think you have it all figured out, just when you think you've grown to a new level, it lulls you back to sleep. It hypnotizes you with the world around you, with the Maya, with all of the unimportant BS of life. And it sucks you back in. And it makes you think, oh, that's other. I should be afraid of that. That's not me. That's separate. That's over there. That problem is not mine. Oh. Hey, stop it. Not mine. Oh, like this one. You are me. I know. Silence. I know you want what you want, but you don't always get what you want. That's the way the world works. Sometimes you want what you want, and you don't get it. Welcome to life. Hey. Come here. Touch. Come. Other. Something else out there. Wetiko is this virus of consciousness that loves to eat consciousness. So the more conscious you become, the more aware, the more self-realized you are, the more it attacks. The more it comes for you, the more it notices you, the more it identifies you, the more it tries to eat away because it likes that. It's like, this is some good, tasty, self-absorbed consciousness. Now, my spiritual teacher introduced Wetiko to me without telling me the name of it, but by telling me a story. Stop. Touch. This little one is being a little devil dog today. Come here. A little heart pumping. My spiritual teacher introduced it to me through a story. And the story went like this. During the time of Atlantis, long ago, the people of Atlantis lived as these angelic, fully realized beings. Absolutely conscious, absolutely aware, completely. Hey, you are totally going to be my favorite challenge today. Yeah, you want it? If I give it to you, does that mean I lose? Does that mean she wins? You gonna settle down now? Make a bunch of noise. So at the time of Atlantis, there were these beings that were there, that were fully realized, fully conscious, just angelic creatures, living in a state of conscious awareness, realizing they're all connected and everything just being all beautiful and flowy. And some, possibly all if they're all connected, had this desire beyond the state that they were at, which is higher than we currently are right now as a human species. There was a desire to become God, rather than to live like gods, in the image of God, like 99.99999% God. They were like, why don't we actually just be God? Right? Let's go all the way. And this was their intention. This was their desire. This was their request. So they went about thinking that, well, if they came this far, they could just do the rest. And what we know by now, with our own experience of life, is that when you ask a question, you get an answer. You manifest it. But it manifests in the way in which you go through the actions and live the experience in order to earn the outcome. So, if your request, their request, was to become God, what do you think would be the natural quest they would have to endure in order for that to take place? Despite being 99.9% of the way, and it's like right there. We just go up like a little bit, and then we're like there. They were just unappreciative, effectively, of the state that they were in. What happened next? Well, they got what they asked for. Essentially, opening Pandora's box and letting in a challenge. And this challenge was Wetiko. It was effectively this consciousness parasite that would eat away at this perfect, almost perfect conscious awareness that everyone had, and it would eat away at it so that it would consume all of that, leaving only what was left at the bottom of their feet, which is why we're connected to the earth. And this was the challenge. This was the answer to their prayers. Get away from there. In order for the individuals who were seeking that higher state to pretty much go and do it on their own. Figure it out from the beginning. Go and realize for yourself who you are, what you are, without all of the crutches that you've been gifted. Without this natural, innate ability to be consciously aware. Start from zero, or whatever the percentage of just the baseline of your feet are. So we spend time discovering ourselves, and we spend time listening to teachers and reading books and dealing with puppies, and we regain little senses of our awareness. Not right now, little one. Please. I know. You got so much energy because you ate all the food today, and I fed you before. So now we are destined to forget. for the purposes of remembering. To remember what? To remember who we are. To remember we are realized, fully enlightened creatures. So now we're cursed with this Wetiko virus, this consciousness parasite that is constantly getting in our way.